Check, check. Started. The first ball. Then in the miss. Coming. As a beautiful shot down the ground toward the Cobras for 4 runs. As to open the count, DAB with the boundary. It's a University Cup 2018. Today is the final between DAB and TU. Bowler go away. Vikram Chop coming from the Choba end. It's a beautiful ball. Batsman just played it straight to the bowler. No run. With this, DAB move on to 4 runs. Another ball coming in. Outside off stump, played and missed, straight to the keeper's hand. No run. Vikram Shov is bowling from Choba end. Vikram Shov coming from Choba end again. It's beautiful up in the air. Took an aerial raid towards the mid-off for 4 runs. With this 4 total movement to 8, with the completion of first over, DAV 8 runs without any wicket. Yesterday in the semi-final, TU beat Cosmos and DAB beat Golden Gate. The Golden Gate is the title sponsor of this tournament. The tournament itself called University Cricket Cup, and today is the final. It's played between TU and DAV. In TU, you can see a lot of players, full of the national players, and also I can see some of the Balwatak players also playing in this team, plus DAB. Another bowler, Ishan Pandey, is coming from Pebble End. Yesterday, he bowled a superb over in the super over, just giving 10 runs and win the game for TU. Ishan Pandey is a beautiful batsman as well. He just got century in this tournament as well. He scored 126 not out in the previous round robin game. Gaurav Khatka on strike. First ball, put a line straight to the mid off, no run. It's a lovely day, sun out. Ishan Pandey again. This time outside off stump, umpire's given wide ball. Ishan Pandey just bowled a little wider of the off stump, and umpire has no hesitation to give wide ball. With this wide ball, total move on to 9 runs without any wicket. Slow ball outside the leg stump, and it's again another wide ball. Consecutive second wide ball. That's what in cricket says. When you doesn't warmed up well, you come and bowl loosener. You're given 2 consecutive wide ball. Ishan Pandey is a very good cricketer coming from the Pebble End. Again, good length balls. Batsman played it on the mid wicket. In the mid wicket, fielder Suvas Kakra fielded the ball and no run. Short pitch ball outside off stump, cut it down, and the gully fielder dived it and fielded very well. Prithu Bhaskara, the captain himself there, stopped the ball beautifully. Just given 1 run. Possible 4 run could be otherwise. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary on strike now. Ishan Pandey coming from the Pebble End. We've been very proud being an ODI nation now, and cricket is going all over in Nepal. That's a beautiful shot down to the covers for 1 run by Sudhir Chaudhary. In today's game, we have 2 umpires, Vinay Kumar Jha and Ravindra Gupta. Ishan Pandey again coming from Pebble End. Little sort of the line outside the leg side. An umpire's given wide. Another wide. 3 wides in this over so far. Ishan Pandey definitely struggling with his line there. Probably is not warmed up very well. It happens, when sometimes the fielders are not very well warmed up. then it tends to be given a white ball from Pavilion. And again, it's a good ball straight to the fielder. Actually, it's a cotton ball by Isan Pandey. The first wicket down for DAB. The first wicket, beautifully slow ball, and the batsman really couldn't hit the ball, and straight to the bowler, and the first wicket for TU with a total of 13. TU, all the players are gathering together and enjoying the wicket. Sudhir Chaudhary is still in the crease. The new batsman coming in for DAV. Two. New batsman is Durgesh Thapa for DAV. Ishan Pandey struggling with his line, but eventually got a wicket for Gaurav Khatka. Is already back in the hut. New batsman Durgesh Thapa, number 3 batsman for DAV. Fuller length ball. Batsman just cut it down to the backward point. Reason there was a fielder, Rupesh, fielded the ball and no run. With this completion of the second over, total move on to 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. Number 3 over coming from Choba, and Bikram Shaub is the bowler for TU. Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Bikram Shaub ready to bowl from Choba, and the right arm medium pace. Little short pitch ball. Batsman just hit it. And extension arm, it went for all the way for 6. The first 6 of the inning coming to the bat of Sudhir Chaudhary. What a beautiful shot it was. We can say that's a very effortless shot down to the cow corner for 6. There's another beautiful shot down to the deep mid wicket for 4 runs. Sudhir Chaudhary is on fire. He's already got 10 runs of 2 balls in this over. With this, in today's game in TU, Preeti Bhaskar is the captain. Rupesh Srivastav, Ravin Joshi is the wicket keeper. Sribas Kakarel, who got a beautiful 60 odd runs yesterday in the semi-final. Sonu Tamang, Chitish Singh, Sagar Dekal, Vikram Sob, Avinash Bashil, Murari Thakur, Ishan Pandey, and Abhishek Basnet is the 12th man for today for TUA team. Similarly, we have in the other team DAV Sanjay Basnath is the captain, Durgesh Thapa, Nandan Yadav, Dilip Yadav. Another ball. This time again out to the leg stump and a wide ball. Bikram Shaw is really struggling with his line at the moment. First two ball went for boundary and the third ball wide ball. Moving on to the team list of DAB. Santosh Paudel, Shyam Tripathi, Sudhir Chaudhary, Sumit Jha, Vivek Ranamagar, Gaurav Khatka, Sankar Paudel in the playing 11 today. And this time up in the air, mid on field, and it's dropped. It was an easy catch, but eventually Chittis is the builder there. He missed it completely, misjudged, and drop catch. That was unbelievable. I don't know what happened to the fielder. Maybe sun's on the eye. He dropped the catch. It's a sitter. What you say in cricketing word, you can say you drop the catches, you drop the match as well. Sometimes. Another ball coming from Chobar and Bikram's up this time and let it down to the gully region. Fielder Prithvi Bhaskar fielded beautifully without giving any runs. As a new batsman, Durgesh Thapa is on strike for DAB. DAB is a bit lucky, would have been otherwise 2 wickets down. It was an easy catch drop by Chittis Singh. Here comes up again. Little short of the land. Batsman tried to nudge it down to the leg side but missed it completely. No run. I can see TU teams a little calm. Not like, giving a bit of a chirp around. Wicket keeper Robin Chaucy wearing a number 5 t-shirt. Vikram Shaw again. Very good ball. Little 3/4 length. The batsman has to just defend, no run. With this completion of 3 over, total movement to 25 with the loss of 1 wicket. Again, I would say DAV got a bit lucky there. The striking batsman Sudhir Chaudhary just arrived. Ishan Pandey again coming with the second over from Pavilion End. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Very good ball. Pitched middle off. Batsman played it down with the covers reason, no run. It's a final of the Leadership Cricket Cup 2018. Played and missed. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary really wanted to hit it, but completely missed it straight to the keeper, no run. Prithvi Bhaskar fielding on cover, the captain himself, Rupesh in the point, Sony Tamang in the cover. And this time hit it towards the long off reason for 2 runs. Here, but there was no fielder. Fielder was up in the circle. Could have been 4 otherwise. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary is really in mood to hit the ball around. Obviously, yes, in T20, first 6 overs a power play. You definitely want to take the advantage of power play. Sudhir Chaudhary again on strike. Short pitch ball. This time hit it towards the mid wicket. Subhash Kakar fielded the ball, no run. There's plenty of time to hit the ball, but couldn't connect the ball very well. And Ishan Pandey really survived there. Ishan Pandey again from Pavilion End. This time, batsman got plenty of time to hit it towards the cover for 4 runs along the ground. Beautiful shot, you can see. Sudhir Chaudhary is hitting and he's dealing with the boundaries here. DAV move on to 31 for the loss of 1 wicket in just 3.5 overs. Again, a little short of the length this time. Batsman played it towards the point. Fielder Rupesh Srivastav really couldn't collect the ball. And eventually, the batsman has taken single. With the single completion of 4th over, total move on to 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. I can see TU having a bit of a misfield there. The batsman easily taken the single. Helmets in for the wicket keeper. Definitely spinners on now. New bowler for TU coming from the Choba end. Sagar Dhakal. Sagar Dhakal is warming up. He's gonna bowl from Choba end. It's very fortunate that the spinner has to come within the power play. In the power play, only 2 fielders out. There's a left arm spinner. The first ball is a loosener, and the batsman making no mistake, hitting it towards the extra cover region for 4 runs. With this score, total movement to 36. Sudhir Chaudhary really hitting the ball nicely and timing it well, and he is dealing with the boundaries here. He's given a very good start to his team DAV. Good ball, pitch, middle leg. Batsman played it down to the mid wicket. No run. Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Little short of the length this time. Batsman pull it down to the deep mid wicket region. There was a fielder, Ishan Pandey himself, and given only 1 run. With this, Durgesh Thapa on strike. It's sort of the length this time. Cut it down to the short third man. No run. And the short third man, Avinash Bashir, fielded the ball. There's only 2 fielder out. One is in the long off and other in deep mid wicket. Short of the length this time. Played it toward the long off region. Captain Prithvi Vakshota himself taking the charge in the boundary. Given only 1 run. With this 1 run, total move on to 38 for the loss of 1 wicket. And Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Good ball. Played it straight to the bowler. With this completion of the 5th over, total movement to 38 for loss of 1 wicket. DAV having a good start from Sudhir Chaudhary. Actually, he's got a life as well, but it doesn't matter. He's still in the crease. New bowler for TU. Rupesh Srivastav is coming from Pebble End, and this is the last over of the power play. Rupesh Srivastav coming from Pebble End. Sort of length, straight to the outside off stump. Batsman played it to the covers. No run. Good start for Rupesh. Beautiful shot along the ground. Straight boundary for 4 runs. Durgesh Thapa opened his account with the boundary here. There's a fuller length ball. Batsman making no mistake, hitting straight to the screen along the ground for 4 runs. It's a power play, so the fielders are inside the circle. Srivastav again, little sort of the land this time outside off stump, played it towards the short third for no run. TUA team full of very good players, along with some national players, along with some another short pitch ball down the offside. Batsman has got time to cut it down along the cover region for 4 runs. Short pitch ball. Batsman got plenty of time to cut it and cut it hard. Durgesh Thapa getting a second boundary of this over. Rupesh coming from Pebble End. Change of pace, little slow ball outside off stump, played it down to the short third man. Devibas as the fielder there. Score move on to 46. And at the end, taken 1 run. There's a bit of an adjustment for the new batsman. Slip come in. Subhash Kapur in the slip. Blow, a little slow in the air. Batsman just played it, nudged it down to the mid wicket. No run. Very attacking fielding at the moment. They have slips. Got a backward point, covers. Another beautiful ball. Batsman really couldn't move his feet. He just went with the back and played it to the covers. And the covers Sonu Thamang fielded the ball. Again, change of fielding. Taken out slips. And kept the third man there. Beautiful ball. Middle legged. Just played it to the short mid wicket. No run. With this completion of the 7 over, total movement to 51. With the loss of 2 wicket. DAV The opening batsman Chaudhary is still on strike. He's still on the crease. Bowler Rupesh Srivastav for TU coming with the second over from Pavilion End. That was a and see the wicket is beautiful. And umpire's given out. It was straight from Rupesh Srivastav playing for TU, coming with the second over from Pavilion End. New batsman on strike. Sort of the length. Nudge it down to the square leg for one run. Santosh Paudel on strike. Santosh Paudel just taking a single run. So the Chaudhary on strike. Beautiful ball, just come in a little bit. The batsman tried to cut it, but got inside edge, no run. Rupesh Srivastav with the left arm medium pace. He's got a tendency of swinging the ball in and out, making batsmen really difficult to hit the ball. This time outside off stump batsman just lean back and cut it down to the backward point region for 4 runs. What a beautiful shot. Just wait it and lean and just cut it down towards the backward point region for 4 runs. Sudhir Chaudhary, set batsman for DAB. If DAB really wants to go for a big total, then Sudhir Chaudhary must stay in the wicket. Again, same shot this time, but straight to the fielder in the backward point region. Prithvi Baskota, the captain himself, fielded beautifully. No run. Rupesh. Fuller length ball straight to the fielder in the covers. No run. With this completion of the 8th over, total movement to 57 for 2. DAV at the moment cruising. New batsman. Santosh Paudel on strike. Sagar Dakal coming with his third over from the Choba end. Fuller length ball. Batsman just played along the ground towards the cover. No run. Another beautiful ball. That's a beautiful ball. 3 balls, no run so far. 3 dot balls in a row for Sagar Dakar. Another dot ball. 4 dot balls in a row for Sagar Dakar. Sagar Dakar is really bowling well at the moment. and all the fielders are on toes. And this time hit it towards the cover. Fielder Suvas Kakurul making no mistake, stop the ball, possible boundary. And with this 5 dot balls for Sagar Dakal. Could have been a maiden over if this is another dot ball. Could have been, but there's a fielder. Avinash Bashar was in the point. Eventually 1 run. So completion of the 9th over, total movement to 58 for 2. Only 1 run given in the last over by Sagar Dakal for TU. There's a bit of a looking at the ball, probably umpire Ravindra Gupta. New bowler for TU is a left arm medium pacer Avinash Bashar, who is a regular player for Balwata Cricket Club, and he has been doing very well. Coming from the pavilion end, Avinash Bashar. Santosh Patel on strike. All set. 4 fielders inside the circle, and you have 5 fielders out. First ball, it's straight over the bowler. There's a fielder, Sonu Thabang, on the long on. Has given only 1 run. With this 1 run, total movement to 59. Avinash Bashar is a left arm, decent medium pacer. Has 1 run. Very quick single between 2 batsmen. Beautiful ball outside off stump. Batsman played and missed straight to the keepers and no run. Short pitch ball. Batsman just played it toward the mid-wicket region. As a fielder, Subhas Kakrul fielded no run. At the moment, DAV is cruising very steadily, not taking much risk. You can say just the run rate is just above 6. This time again played it towards the cover. Fielder Preeti Bhaskar tried to cut it, but eventually taken 2 runs. Beautiful running between the wicket. Umpire Ravindra Gupta. Avinash Bashar again coming from pavilion end. Bowling left arm over the wicket this time. Played it towards the little short third man for 1 run. With this 1 run, completion of 10 over, total movement is 63. Run rate is 6.3 at the moment. There's a mistake, 62 and 10 overs with the loss of 2 wicket. DAV just having a 6.2 run rate so far. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary, the set batsman, still in there. Bowler Vikram Saub again coming from Choba and for TU. Short pitch ball, little short of the length, but ball didn't bounce that much. Batsman has to play just backward to the field in the covers. No run. Today is the final of the University Cricket Cup. Short pitch ball. This time hit it towards the long on, and it's 6. Fielder jumped and tried to catch, but it went over the rope, and it's 6 runs. Beautiful shot by Sudhir Chaudhary. Fielder in the long on. Devibas got a try and jump and couldn't really get to the ball, and it went over the rope for 6. With this 6 total movement is 68. Vikram Saub again coming from the Choba end. All ball pitched middle leg, and batsman nudge it down to the long on region for 1 run. Sudhir Chaudhary really hitting the ball beautifully. Batsman Santosh Patel strike now. Santosh Patel hit it towards the extra cover region. There's a fielder. Only 1 run. Already 8 runs in this over. 1 6 and 2 singles. Vikram Saub again coming from Choba and batsman Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Pitched middle and leg. This time flick it down to the square leg for 1 run. All the fielder in the circle is in the 30 yard. Sonny Tamang, Rupesh, Bas Kakuri is also there. Vikram Saub coming with the last ball. Cut it down to the third main region for 1 run. With this 1 run, total movement is 72 for the loss of 2 wicket. At the moment, run rate is just below 7. DAV is really cruising well. If they go like that, maybe the score is going to go over 150. I've seen in this particular wicket, if you got more than 150, it's difficult to defend. New bowler Chiti Singh, who actually dropped Sudhir Chaudhary when he was in his 20s. Today is the final of the University Cricket Cup, and it's played between DAV and TU. Chiti Singh warming up, another left arm spinner. Also plays for Balwachak Cricket Club, and he is bowling around the wicket. First ball straight to the cow corner. As a fielder, only 1 run. Batsman Santosh Patel making no mistake and hitting towards the cow corner along the ground for 1 run. Chiti Singh again coming from the pavilion end. Beautiful ball, little bit turn and keeping a little low. Batsman really couldn't hit it well. It's another dot ball. Beautiful ball again. Little flight. Batsman just played it toward the covers for no run. Chiti Singh again. Little quicker in the air this time. Fielder fielded beautifully there, captain Priti Bhaskar himself. And the batsman decided not to take any risk. So they have not taken any run. Chiti Singh again coming from the pavilion end. This time a little slower in the air. Batsman flick it down to the square leg. Only 1 run. With this 1 run total, move on to 74 for 2. Chiti Singh again. Oh, fuller length ball this time. Batsman jumping out but couldn't connect the ball well. Got inside as went to the fine leg for 1 run. For 2 runs. With this 2 run total movement of 76 after the completion of 12 overs. Still keeping the run rate over 6 for DAV. The in-form batsman Sudhir Chaudhary is still on crease. He's already there for 12 overs. There's definitely some messages from the outside, or maybe the coach of DAB have sent the message for the batsman. Maybe they are not keeping the run rate up. Probably there's a message that one of the batsmen should go. Or bowlers are ready, and a batsman Sudhir Chaudhary is on strike now. Left arm spinner Sagar Dakal coming with his fourth over of his last over of his quota. Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Little good length ball. Fielder there tried to cut it down, but eventually batsman easily taken single. Another ball. This time batsman cut it down to the third man horizon. There's a fielder cut it down, and Siti Singh stopped the ball beautifully. Eventually, by the time the ball went to the keeper, it's already taken 2 runs. You can see it's a late cut by the batsman Santosh Patel. Sagar Dakal bowling his last over, Chobar, and a little slow in there. This time played it towards the cover reason. Fielder Subhas Kakril stopped the ball and eventually taken 1 run in between. With this, Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Batsman jumping out and tried to play it to the mid wicket. There's a fielder, Avinash Bansal, stopped the ball. No run. Similar sort of a shot again. Played it towards the mid wicket region. No run. Another dot ball from Sagar Dakal. This time batsman jumping out, hit straight towards the long on. as a fielder, but landed safely and taken only 1 run. With this 1 run, completion of 13 over, total movement to 81 for the loss of 2 wicket. Chitish Singh will come and bowl his second over from Pebble End. I would say TU bowlers are bowling well at the moment, not giving that much of boundary, not giving that much of a loose ball to hit. There's a change of helmet for the batsman Sudhir Chaudhary. Batsmen are taking little time, and maybe some sort of message came from the players' management. Is taken off the helmet now as the spinner Chitish Singh is bowling from the Pebble end. This Singh coming with the first ball. This time jumping out, this time hit it straight towards the reason for 6. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary jumping out and hitting towards the long off reason for 6. Beautiful shot by Sudhir Chaudhary. Chitish Singh is given a little flight. You can see in the replay Chitish Singh bowling. It's sort of the land batsman jumping out and hit it. Late cut. 32 towards the third man for 4 runs. Sudhir Chaudhary is batting beautifully. Played it along the ground towards the cover. No run. Chitish Singh is really struggling at the moment with his length. He's short of length this time. Batsman flick it down to the mid wicket. Fielder Subhash Kakril cut it for only 1 run. Chitish Singh was man of the series for one of the tournament recently held in Kathmandu. Slow in the air this time. Batsman flick it down again towards the deep mid wicket reason for 1 run. With this, Sudhir Chaudhary on strike. Good ball. Take the top of the handle and popped it out. Again, there's a throw from the fielder, but misfilled. Trying to get a run out, but eventually they've taken 2 runs. With his 2 runs, total movement to 95 for the loss of 2 wicket after completion 14 over. Another 6 over to go. Possibly DAV need another 50 or 60 runs if they really want to defend the total, because on the other team, TU has also a very good batsman in the line. Yesterday they chased down 171 like in the semi-final against Cosmos. Subhash Kakril was the main batsman who really hit the ball. Even in the super over, 2 beautiful 6, one by Sonu Thamang and one by Subhash Kakril. Change of bowler. Avinash Bashal is coming from the Chobar end, left arm medium pace. Santosh Patel on strike. Beautiful ball outside off stump, but umpire's given wide. Definitely is way outside the off stump probably. Avinash Bashil wearing a number 3 jersey, playing for TU. Total movement to 96. Another 4 runs short of 100. Outside off stump. This time batsman tried to cut it but got inside edge and straight to the with this 1 run total movement to 97. Sudhir Chaudhary is batting beautifully. Batsman tried to flick it but missed it completely straight to keeper's hand. Probably there was a bit of a noise as well. Maybe not carried to the keeper. Otherwise, Sudhir Chaudhary would have been walking back to the pavilion. This time appeal for LBW, but got a thick edge probably, and straight to the fielder there, taking 1 run. Sudhir Chaudhary is batting beautifully. He's batting on 63 at the moment. He's already got his half century. New batsman Santosh Paudel is giving a special again. This time outside off stump. Batsman jumping out, try to play, miss it completely, straight to keeper, no run. Batsman Santosh Paudel is giving a very handy stand with the opening bat to the Chaudhary. Avinash again. This time little short of the length. This time try to cut it hard, but missed it completely. No run. Santosh Paudel. Santosh Paudel is struggling to strike the ball rather than you can see Sudhir Chaudhary. He's been striking the ball very well. I think the strategy is very simple. Santosh Paudel must just give in a single and give it to strike to the Sudhir Chaudhary. This time hit it outside off time. Just cut it towards the deep point reason for 2 for 2 runs. With these 2 runs, 100 up for DAB in the 16th over. Another 4 over to go after this. Even if they got 40, 50 runs, they'll go up to 450. Another after completing 15 overs, total move on to 100 for the loss of 2 wickets. Rupesh Srivastava ready with his another over from Pebble and End. Both the batsmen are well set at the moment. Sudhir Chaudhary and Santosh Paudel for DAB. Another 5 overs to go from here. We can see some fireworks now. Obviously, TU would have been really thinking about why we dropped the catch of Sudhir Chaudhary when he was batting just only maybe 20s. Srivastava left arm medium pace coming round the wicket to Sudhir Chaudhary. Bit of a struggle there to take a single, but eventually completed. Top edge towards the third man reason. There's a fielder settled for only one run. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary really batting well for DAV. Jumping out this time, hitting straight towards there's a fielder, and it's out. Straight to the fielder. Sonu Tamang was fielder there in the long on. And Sonu Tamang making no mistake, taking a beautiful catch of Sudhir Chaudhary. So the Chaudhary is departed. It's a bit unlucky there. And lucky somehow he was already dropped when he was in 20, but not this time. Sonu Tamang is a very good fielder. He doesn't drop those catches. Eventually, number 3 wicket down for TU. He was taken number 3 wicket off Sudhir Chaudhary with a total of 102. Yes, obviously DAV wants to gear up here, put the accelerator on the foot and try to get more runs. The new batsman coming in for DAV. Sudhir Chaudhary was batting beautifully for DAV and he was striking the ball well, but one mistake is given a straight catch to these long on region for Sonu Tamang. New batsman in, Vivek Rana Magar for DAB. New batsman is a left-hand batsman. Vivek Rana Magar will face Rupesh Srivastava. Rupesh Srivastava already taken one wicket, a beautiful wicket, and a very important wicket for TU. Bowling over the wicket to left-hand batsman. Open his account with one run. Ready down to the point. With this one run, Santosh Paudel back to the strike. We are into the 16th over of this first inning of the final. Batsman Santosh Paudel hitting towards the cow corner region. There's a fielder and settled for only one run, probably another run out, but wicketkeeper couldn't grab the ball. It was a wayward throw from Rupesh. Otherwise, direct hit would have been a run out. when you come to the end of the innings, always happen. There's always tends to get a run outs because batsmen really want to take the singles. Short pitch ball outside off stump. Batsman just played along the ground towards the cover, possibly trying for 2 runs, and they've completed second runs as well. With this 2-run total, move on to 106 for the loss of 3 wicket after completing 16 over. You can see there's a chance of run out, but there was a wayward throw from the pace. Couldn't collect it well. Otherwise, direct hit would have been run out. It's a University Cricket Cup. The title sponsor Golden Gate. Avinash Bashal is coming from Choba and left arm. Left arm coming over the wicket. The batsman Santosh Paudel hit it along the ground towards the long off reason for only 1 run. I can see that Santosh Paudel is not a very big hitter of the ball. He just plays along the ground. New batsman Bimik Ranamagar is a left-hand batsman. Will face a left-arm bowler. Beautiful day, sun out, and a lot of crowds as well coming in and watching the cricket, the final of the University Cricket Cup. The finalists are TU and DAV. Avinash Bashal again from Chobar and put a length ball. Batsman just played it along down the ground. Who was the extra cover reason? Ishan Pandey was the fielder. Fielded it. No run. Another ball. Sort of the length this time again. Same shot and the same fielder and same result. No run. New batsman Vivek Ranamagar taking a little time actually to gear up. This is what happens, in cricket when the wicket loss, the new batsman has to take a little longer. And there was a change of pace. Beautiful ball by Avinash Bashal. Batsman really couldn't connect the ball. No run. Another dot ball. At a particular scenario, Avinash Bashal is bowling beautifully, making no mistake. This time shorter pitch, but again straight to the bowler, but bowler couldn't grab the ball. Eventually ended up with 1 run. With this 1 run, total move on to 108 for the loss of 3 wicket. And the set batsman Santosh Paudel on strike. Avinash Bashal again. Inside edge. Towards the fine leg fielder fielded and tried to get 2 runs there and completed 2 runs easily. With this 2, total move on to 110 after completing 17th over. Another 3 overs left in this first inning of the final between DAV and TU. Even if they got 10 runs in per over, the total goes on 140, which is a par score in this wicket. Because yesterday, when TU played in the semi-final, they have easily completed 171 runs. So TU definitely has a good batsman to bat in. Rupesh Srivastava coming with his last over, and he's coming from Pavilion N. This is advantage of having a left arm bowlers in your side. Change of pace, little roll of a risk, and direct would have been out, but that was a misfield, taking 2 runs easily. Mind you, this sort of a run will cost TU. There was not even a single, and eventually they're taking 2 runs. Batsman, left hand batsman Vivek Ranamagar, Rupesh Srivastava again coming round the wicket. This time, batsman hit it towards the long on reason for only 1 run. With this 1 run, total move on to 113. With this, Rupesh Srivastava is coming from Pavilion N again. They have already 3 fielders inside, probably. That's what Rupesh Srivastava is saying. Change of pace, little short of the length. This time, batsman played it towards the cow corner only for 1 run. Rupesh Srivastava was mixing up his pace, varying the length. With this total move on to 114. You have seen the beautiful knock by Sudhir Chaudhary, 64 runs with just 48 balls. Again, change of pace this time. Batsman tried to pull it, but could not connect well. Only 1 run. Batsman Vivek Ranamagar is really struggling. He's not like connecting the ball so well. 115 with the loss of 3 wicket. There's a lot of players in TU. They have like good players playing for different clubs. DAB yesterday beating Golden Gates in the semi-final, beating Golden Gate by 11 runs. Rupesh Srivastava again coming round the wicket to the batsman. Batsman jumping out, tried to hit it over, but just connected along the ground and only 1 run. Fielder on long off. Cut. One more ball to go in this over. This is the final of the University Cricket Cup. Final ball of the over. Rupesh Srivastava Left-hand batsman again, change of pace this time. Not connected well, just for single, only 1 run. With this 1 run completion of 18th over, total move on to 117 for the loss of 3 wicket. Loss of a lot of batsmen still in the hut, but credit goes to TU. They've been bowling beautifully, not giving much room or not giving that much of a loose ball to hit around. Wicketkeeper Robin Joshi is trying to adjust the fielder. Sonu Tamang coming in the third man and moving the fielder around. So it was Cockrell coming to the point for the left-hander. Vivek Ranamagar on strike. Avinash Bashal, left arm, medium pace, coming over the wicket. Outside off stump. They did lug the ground towards the cover. Chiti Singh was the fielder there, given 1 run. The change of fielding for the right hand. 4 fielders inside. Short fine, point cover, and square leg. Avinash Bashal again from Chobar end. Full length ball. There was a mistake by the fielder there, possibly a boundary there, but cut it down for 2 runs. Misfield. There's a fielder probably which is batsman just played it along to the cover reason for only 1 run. In this today's final, 2 umpires, Vinay Kumar Jha and Ravinder Gupta, very experienced umpire. Change of pace, outside off stump, try to cut it. There was a chance of run out, but Avinash Bashal not trying to throw the ball and not trying to take any risk. Avinash Bashal coming from Choba and batsman Vivek Ranamagar on strike. Good thinking again. Little short pitch length and change of pace as well. And eventually is a bye 1 run. With this 1 run, total move on to 122 for 3. Batsman Santosh Powder is hanging in there for a long time now. Again, swing towards the backward square leg boundary for 4 runs. With this total move on to 126 for 3 after the completion of 19 over. One more last over remaining for TU and DAB. Let's see how many runs he can cash in. Batsman Sudhir Chaudhary really batted well. He's got 64 runs. Gaurav Khadka only 1 run. Durgesh Thapa 9 run. And then Santosh Patel and Vivek Ranamagar batting at the moment. The new bowler Ishan Pandey will come and bowl the last over for TU. So far 126 runs for DAB. Two batsmen having a bit of a discussion. And also there was a lot of discussion between the captain and the bowler because it's the last over. They don't want to give too many runs. Ishan Pandey is a very good cricketer. Represented Nepal in under 19 level. Also the product of Balwa Chakri Club. Ishan Pandey bowling the last over of the inning from pavilion end, coming round the wicket. And this time heading towards the deep mid-wicket area. Taken 2 runs and there's a misjudge between the batsman and Santosh Patel has to go back to the pavilion, run out. Beautiful throw from the boundary. Another wicket down for DAB. 127 for 4. Obviously, in the last over or in the death over, you definitely want to take 2 runs. You want to push the fielder hard. New batsman for DAV is Sanjay Basnet. Is the captain of DAV as well, wearing the jersey number 23. Sanjay Basnet is on the strike, and he has another 5 balls to face of Ishan Pandey. First ball fed straight to the covers. Cover fielder Subhas Kakril just stopping beautifully. Only 1 run given. Still 4 balls to go in this over. Ishan Pandey. Only 1 run. Beautiful over so far from Ishan Pandey. Ishan Pandey is a left-hand bat and a right-arm bowler. He bats with left hand, bats beautifully. TU so far doing very well, restricting the other team below 150. Sanjay Basnet trying to swing it harder, trying to get 2 runs, and this time could be a run out chance. Possibly not a very good throw from the fielder there, and 2 batsmen easily completed 2 runs. The throw was not accurate, otherwise would have been a run out as well. Sanjay Basnet surviving dangerously there. Ishan Pandey again. This time hit it over the fielder behind, and it's over the long off reason for 6. Sanjay Basnet with this 6 total movement to 137. With a loss of 4 wickets. There's a beautiful shot by the captain himself, Sanjay Basnet, for DAV, hitting a beautiful 6 towards the long off reason for 6. Ishan Pandey has given a bit of a room there, bowled a little fuller length ball, and Sanjay Basnet making no mistake. Fuller length ball this time. Fuller length juicy ball towards the leg stump, and batsman making no mistake, hitting along the ground for 4. With this 4, total move on to 141. With a loss of 4 wicket, completion of 20 over. So given a target of 142 to TU. $142 to win TU. So we'll come back after the short break. Thank you.
युनिभर्सिटी क्रिकेट क्लबले आयोजना गरेको यस क्रिकेट खेलमा 16 टिमले प्रतिस्पर्धा गरेका थिए र आजको यस फाइनल खेलमा टियु र डिएभी कलेज बीच प्रतिस्पर्धा भइरहेको छ। र गोल्डन गेट इन्टरनेसनल कलेजको मुख्य प्रायोजनमा रहेको यस सिजन 2 गोल्डन गेट युनिभर्सिटी क्रिकेट क्लबको टुर्नामेन्ट सकिएको छ।